Did any of you guys see what the governor of Illinois said today? This guy, J.B. Pritzker, or however you pronounce his name. I don't know if he was just feeling himself today. Maybe he got a little too hyped up, a little too excited. But he was on the microphone and he kind of said the quiet part out loud, which isn't really as shocking as it used to be in 2025, because we are kind of used to seeing the Democrats do this. But he literally gets on the microphone and does a call for action, which is basically a call for violence. He's basically demanding that there is mass protest and just disruption all across America. He is calling for people to mobilize and to act crazy in our city streets. And he straight up says that Republicans cannot know a moment of peace. He straight up says out of his mouth that Republicans cannot know a moment of peace. Now, what's the opposite of peace to you? I don't know about you guys, but I don't take kindly to people saying stuff like that, because it really feels like you're almost like declaring war on your political rivals. That's really how I kind of interpreted what he had to say today. He's definitely calling for a lot of unrest, for violence, for chaos, and he has no problem doing so on national television. Now, if Trump were to do something like this, we would never hear the end of it. Hell, they freaking will clip out Trump and lie about what Trump says and stuff like that. Meanwhile, you got Democrats on national television calling for mass protest, unrest in the streets, saying that Republicans cannot know a moment of peace. So that means they plan on not being peaceful towards Republicans, right? That's the way I take it. But hey, why don't you listen to what he has to say for yourself, and you let me know how you feel about what he said. What do you think he's really trying to say here? I'm going to roll this clip, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
Never before in my life have I called for mass protests, for mobilization, for disruption. But I am now. Republicans cannot know a moment of peace. They have to understand that we will fight their cruelty with every megaphone and microphone that we have. We must castigate them on the soapbox and then punish them at the ballot box.
So we all know what this is, right? They're gearing up for another summer of love. And you see, this is why I've been telling people for years, do not take these leftists serious when they try to make a big deal out of January 6th and stuff like that, because they don't care. They do not care about any of that stuff at all. They're being dishonest. Everyone should know that by now, right? And when the Democrats were all saying, oh, well, we don't think Trump should go after his political rivals, right? They wanted Trump to be peaceful with them. You shouldn't go after your political enemies. Even though they had a freaking decade-long witch hunt for Trump, right? They want Trump to come in as president and not go after any of his political rivals. Meanwhile, they've been going after him relentlessly. And all of this, oh, he needs to unify the country. He needs to do this. Meanwhile, what are the Democrats doing? They're doing what they always do. They're trying to cause chaos so people feel like, oh man, life is chaotic under Trump. That's what they're doing. They're going to be in the streets, and they've already been in the streets. Like every weekend since Trump came into the White House, they've been in the streets protesting about something. They've been freaking blowing up Teslas and stuff like that. These people never stopped freaking out. It's just that we're going to see it on a even more massive scale headed into the summer. Right now, I think they're trying to figure out how they're going to pay all of these people because a lot of those payments got shut down. But trust me, they're figuring things out. And within the next month or so, we're going to see more governors calling for more massive protests and unrest. And the sad part is when, like, the governor of Illinois calls for stuff like this, what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of chaos in places like Chicago and stuff like that. And the peaceful people of Illinois are going to be the ones dealing with all of the nonsense. That's the sad part, but that's what they want. They want to disrupt society. They want to cause chaos. They are agents of chaos, and they don't hide that. They show who they are clear as day. They say who they are, clear as day. So it's about time for people to start, listening to them. Believe people when they tell you who they are. And these leftists have been telling us who they are for a very long time. So I guess, all of this is to be expected. But, at least we get this little warning call on national television about what their plans are. You guys let me know what you think about this, though, down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.